That is the funny truth.
Let's get it.
I took a trip to the hood just so I could make it out.
Are the cameras rolling?
They're gonna be.
Man, dude, I'm fucking so tired. Thank you for having this Scary Berries monster beast laying around. That was cool. And convenient.
Yep. That's
Man, did I say that into the microphone loud enough? This is really helping me get awake right now. And it's alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He thought it was an energy drink. Though. He thought it was just an energy drink. He's like, why are they drinking like 6 energy drinks right now, bro?
He's like, that doesn't seem good for your heart. I mean, he loves the alcohol.
I never knew. I was like, why is this one want to... I was like, why do you want me to have an energy drink so
He's
much?
like, yes, I've had an energy drink before, Adam.
When I walked in, he asked me about 7 times if I wanted one of these, dude. So
Yes, Adam, I've had a monster before.
Adam J with a alcoholic energy drink is like the world's like pushiest cocaine dealer, dude. He couldn't even wait for me to get in. He's like, yo, you want to go to the bathroom? I got it for you right now, dog. You ain't even got to suck a dick. I got it for you right now. What you want it? I got it in 4 different flavors, dude.
4 different flavors, bro. What do you need? What do you need?
We don't need the fucking theatrics, dog.
Yes, we do.
Gatsby's behind the cuts, dog. This is gonna make it look cool either way, bro. This is crazy, dude. Unleash the beast. So, what's your thoughts on Monster?
Oh, these are dangerous. There's no.
Hold on. Damn, I think I just picked up my 2nd domestic violence charge. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Just by drinking it. I think just inhaling the air.
Well, this one. That's
There
like,
it is.
That's the berry one, but this one like tastes like it's like regular Monster.
Dude, yo, protect all the drywall you can. Monster Energy drink is now coming in an alcoholic twist.
Oh shit!
Yo, no 3rd-story apartment walls are safe. You're gonna hear your couples. Oh my god, dude.
You thought.
Man.
Somewhere, it's like something that Travis Kelce fan drinks. This is something he pounds right before he tells you, Travis Kelce's the best tight end to ever do it. It doesn't matter about the scheme.
Oh my god, dude.
God.
There we go.
I'm like I feel like it's fun to play with, dude.
You're fun to play with. What's up? We're here.
What's up? We're here now.
This is the Funny Truth podcast.
Thank you for doing an intro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't even know where the cameras are, Pete.
Straight
Okay, cool. That's you? Okay,
That's
cool.
me.
That's Gatsby
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
That's just us here.
that's the Gatsby cam.
I love. Tough.
got the Gatsby
Great.
cam.
I like the two. Just the 2 joint going.
And then it's me right here, and then whoever's sitting here.
Yeah,
And
right
I always
here.
stay on this side, but
It just seems how it works out.
Before you do a decent host would do by introducing your guest, I was gonna ask you a question. Whatever.
He's so awful at intros. So awful.
But he's great. He's him though. That's what's the beauty about
I
it.
know. It's just, he doesn't
Are
care
you
about you.
saying
It's
I'm
just
him? Are you saying I'm him?
Yeah, I'm saying.
He's him
I'm
at the-
saying you're him.
But anyways, you were
Tim
saying.
Duncan?
Yes, dude.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Whatever it is you need us to feed you, Adam Tate.
Okay.
Dude, these are how you get to G5 form. I was wondering this whole time. I was like, where does Adam build those testosterone from? And it's because he's drinking alcoholic monsters. And that's how he's connecting with his inner Tate.
Dude.
But yes, when you invite a woman over for sexual relations and she stays a night, if she does.
She never gets invited over for sexual relations. If it happens to lead to that, then that's what happens. But
Ooh, that's why I love this motherfucker.
This guy.
I love this one, dude. I love him.
I mean, yeah, I brought her over to like show her like my like Yu-Gi-Oh collection and shit, and she
Damn,
like
dude.
talking about
That was a real cerebral flex you just did on me internally because it's hard for me to like. You're so like. I feel like your comedy comes off like very like chauvinistic to some people.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
But you just flipped it on me now by making me look like the weirdo by saying that the line you just said. Good job, Adam. Good, dude. That was good.
Making me feel weird.
Well, okay, now am I the asshole for inviting women over for sexual intentions? I think if that's established from the gate, right? That's not bad. As long as intentions are.
Yeah, it's just I'm just not a guy with a plan, you know.
Yeah. Shooting from the cuff.
Shit, dude.
But But yes, we do have Anthony A in the studio. Anthony is on the radio.
Yeah.
He's from New Mexico.
Yeah.
Albuquerque. He's very proud of that.
Yeah.
In an ironic, satirical kind of way, because if he was proud, he'd still be there. But
Anthony A. immediately looks at the floor.
Just have to, let him rejoice in his joke that he made, which is good. It was a good one. It was a good zinger. It was a good zinger from the Gatsby. Where are you from originally? From here?
I'm from here originally.
Okay, so you know what it's like to be from a decent city.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm getting roasted from this dude. I think he's from rural Oregon.
no, suburbs. I'm like from the Mesa version of where Portland is.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense to anybody because the people who understand what you're talking about when you're saying Oregon don't know what the fucking desert looks like. Bro, if you guys are watching this and you've been fucking with Adam from the Pacific Northwest, he's different out here, dude. All right, he's different out here. Now, we are doing
Changed
this.
up.
Bro, this studio is in the middle of like fucking Wild and Coyote. What's that one? From Looney Tunes?
Looney Tunes, Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, that's where
and
we're doing
Roadrunner.
this fucking podcast, dude. We're in the middle of the desert right now,
Actually
bro.
on a canyon cliff.
You know what's funny is I was driving over here with Gatsby.
Don't put your arm around me, fool.
I'm not putting it around you, bro.
Don't do that, dude.
I didn't put it around you, dude.
You see that, dude?
Yeah.
Trying to show me his Yu-Gi-Oh!
So, I
collection,
was
dude.
driving over here the other day.
I was like, damn, dude, he gets a little bit more monsters in than I thought, dog.
My brain's all jumbled. I was driving over today, and I realized I've never really taken in the scenery on the freeway until today. I've been here for like over a year, and I was like, I remember seeing these when I visited here.
Yeah, dude.
And it reminded me, I was like, I think I played in a basketball tournament out in this area, and it turns out it was. I went and looked up. Is that Chandler Gilbert Community College?
Oh, nice. How did that tournament go for you?
We won one of the games. I had a good game. There's a write up on me. I was in one of the articles.
Didn't ask any of those questions.
Right?
You said how'd it go for you? You said how'd it go
Right.
for you?
Okay.
How did you do?
What did the article say though?
Adam puts in a season high 4 3-pointers.
Damn, dog. Was that do you think you shot the best you could that game, or do you think there's other better outings?
No, that's
Did you reach that like euphoric point where people were like, yeah, the ball was just going in and shit?
No, I did have times like that though.
Did you feel great about like balling on a community college?
Well, it was a university tournament. It was actually.
But that's not the team you were playing, right?
No, it was a tournament for.
No, I know about the tournament. You told me about the tournament.
Arizona Christian was in it. It's a 4-year. It was the 4-year.
But that's not who you were playing, right?
That wasn't no.
No, okay. So I'm just curious.
I think we were playing some team from Montana. Or
It's
something.
the same way, Anthony A is here because he got out of Albuquerque. You're not in basketball because
You better have hit more than 4 3-pointers if you're playing a bunch of dudes from Montana in a Christian league in Arizona. What's going on here? You guys are all resettled white men. You better be better than them, dude. You got more sauce than that, dog.
he was proud about it, man.
I was
get it out.
You asked, you asked how I did. You said how did you do?
It sounded like
How did you do?
It was like one of them leagues where you can't even say a bad word without putting money into the jar. He was hooping with his Mormon friends, giving them buckets. And they wrote about him in the little Jewish thing. That little newspaper the white churches have? The white people churches have? Like the monthly catalog? They saw Adam.
Oh man.
Oh my god,
Man.
This isn't even a podcast. It's just a jumble mess of bits. That's what it is. It's just a jumble mess of sound clips. And Gatsby had the best joke so far.
What's that?
He said at a community college.
What's that? You're not gonna get a rise out of me.
No, it's like you ever heard that Wally album where he samples Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
He's like, it's two magicians trying to impress each other. He's like, yeah, there's that. He's like, oh, here's a rabbit out the hat. Seen it. I feel that's how you're operating. But
We're hopping around.
this is a good story of irony. I was also at a very memorable basketball tournament out here.
Did you?
That's when I realized I was like, I'm not going to play basketball outside of like New Mexico high school athletics.
Okay.
I got invited out. I was an 8th grader. Got invited up to play with the JV team from Rio Grande, and at the time, my high school coach, dude, sickest period of like Albuquerque high school hoops, because he was just like bringing in 25-year-olds from Africa to play, dude. Oh my God. It was crazy, dude. Like, there's this guy where I'm from, his name's Serge, and I remember being a kid, they were like, yeah, this was 18. And I was like, hell yeah, he is. And looking back, I was like, dude, there's no way
Oh, yeah.
Serge was 20.
But a guy like that at our college, like we could never get him eligible because like you had to get like birth certificate and shit from the NCAA. And
this is like a little bit before that time where like they really weren't looking into it. Like now you hear like see all these videos of like the people going like viral and shit for getting caught. But like, dude, Serge dropped like average like 40 that season, and I just remember being a kid looking at him. And anyway, so basketball program is really good. We got invited out to the ASU basketball team camp. And you get one game in the big arena. I don't know what the arena's called. Yeah. But you get one game in the arena. And
Desert Financial Arena?
And I don't think...
Is it Mullet Arena?
Yeah, or something like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think Gatsby's familiar with like basketball team camps. Because that involves...
Not.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, I did. I went to U of A camp before.
Like, oh, so you played it? Like, so you're familiar with it? I just didn't know
a little bit, but not crazy.
Like, I don't work out that much, but I was like, there's no way he does this
Are
much
you
exercise.
native? Do you have any native in you?
I don't want to go like full like... what's that lady who claimed to be native, but she wasn't? The Republican lady. Anyway.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren.
I don't want to be...
Wait, she turns out she wasn't native?
Native at all.
That's
a white woman.
Hey, don't quote me on that. But someone went on with her and like
She was a white woman.
She was like, yeah, it ended up being more hype, but down my bloodline.
Do you remember Trump called her Pocahontas?
Yeah.
That was wild times, bro. I was like, let's go.
A sitting president.
Dude, I missed that fool when the balloon came out, dog.
Oh man.
Damn, I wish I was like, dog, Donnie T wouldn't even like pop before we even got that thing on like the news.
You don't think it's all just like a distraction in the media to like?
Oh, dude, not yet, bro. We're not even at minute 18.
I seen you know, they got
Here we go.
Dude.
They got the Agenda 2030 and
dude, they just effect. Yeah, they do, and however you want to look at it. Where are we going? Where are we going with this now?
I was watching like some TikTok video. Where it was like some ex-CIA agent, and he was like, says he was, right? And he's saying like, they're dividing us right now, but the way they're gonna bring like all of us humans together is they're gonna stage like an intergalactic war. So like World War III will be like intergalactic, where it's like it's gonna be.
To which I told Adam that's the synopsis of Watchmen, the comic book.
Oh. Right, but you know,
I was like, okay. Like if you ever read or watched
not an original plot.
But
that's literally the plot of Watchmen.
But yeah, but the whole thing is there's no original stories.
Gatsby with another one.
There's no original stories.
There's
like
not. So
it all falls within the same framework.
So then comes with your reality to accept it all. How do you internalize that?
I think you continue to invest in crypto, and you keep focusing on what you love doing and control what you can control.
That's not real, fool. You're not going to tell somebody to invest in crypto right now, asshole.
What are you talking about? It's actually going to be in the show notes.
No, for real, because I feel at that point that if you're not going to honestly answer the question, then you're projecting.
What do you mean honestly answer the question?
Fool, come on, dude. If the world was all collapsing and it's all the Matrix and it's all one type of shit, you're going to tell people to invest back into the shit that is bombed? How do you feel about it? Like, what do you think? Do you think it's all one thing? Do you think it's a good or bad thing that they're taking TikTok away from us?
Are they taking TikTok away from us?
That's what Joey B said.
That's what they're gonna try, I guess, because it's the Chinese thing, and it does do like a lot of facial recognition shit.
Bro, it's different. The analytics works different on TikTok than I've ever seen.
It's pretty fucking impressive.
It's wild, bro. Yeah, it's fucking impressive.
Shows me what
dude.
I want to see, dude.
What I want, dude. What I want.
I don't see a lot of the shit about like titties and all that. I see like I ask my friends like, what do you see? They're like, oh, it's a bunch of titties. I'm like, bro, it's all my shit's like deep. Like conspiracy, like religion.
One of my favorite Adam J bits or questions of crowd work bits. If you ever ask when you ask people what's their analytics, what's in your algorithm? What's in your algorithm? Yeah, dude. Because what's in your algorithm? Full all kinds of freaking like edit porn or what, dude?
Pretty
all
much.
Kinds of transmission.
No, I didn't.
It's a personal question.
I was lens flares.
I always like to ask that one.
Yes.
I like to ask that one because it takes people down a different. One time I was doing the show. This is the last time I think I did that bit. I was at like a show where we were. It was the one where you had to smoke like some weed before you get on. Like I had like a gas mask. Yeah. I was like, "What's in your algorithm, sir?" And he was like, "Like little kids in sports." And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip right over that.
Yeah, that sounds weird when you say it out loud in public.
Yeah, whoa! I was like, I don't know how to answer that, bro.
Officer, right here.
Yeah.
Guilty.
I guess it came to me too when I was at a weird transition with women. So like I was into like a lot of. Like,
what do you mean by transition and women and
I mean,
snip.
I was like coming to terms. I was fully separated from one, kind of talking to another one.
Have you been married before?
Nah, hell no.
You have any kids?
Nah.
Any maybe kids?
No.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
I mean,
Legally.
Gatsby's wearing my shirt. It says condoms are cheaper than diapers, and that's something that I strongly have been.
See, yeah, I think I can agree with that. But once you've done like a bunch of Coke and Adderall, and you like, it's already hard for you to like keep any type of hardness for more than 5 minutes. Condoms just like fucking.
Yeah, dude.
The only one that has ever worked for me was like the bearskin, but it's busted like all 3 times.
Yeah.
All 3 times busted.
Over,
like 0 for 3.
So what do you want to address first? The cocaine and the Adderall, or the broken condoms? Which? Because I think at that point, dude, if your swimmer gets through the cocaine and the Adderall and the condom, he deserves to live, bro.
You know what? That's honestly.
What are we addressing first in that equation,
Survival
dog?
of the fittest,
Also, I want
dog.
to look. Who's the woman who chose to lay with you that night? Hey, I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing better, because that was a bad decision.
Look at Anthony A. Dirty Mackin.
I'm not dirty macking. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
just simping, bro.
no, that's not stupid. Come on, dude.
You'll be
Come
okay.
on. Don't,
Come my way. I'll treat you right.
Dude, the moment we
Yeah,
start,
yeah, I can.
the moment we start cutting
Grease.
into Adam's vices, his arm gets further and further around me, dude.
So come here.
Come here,
Let me
come
talk.
on, chill. Come in. You're getting too close.
Oh man.
Too close, man.
I'm not simping, but I'm just saying that everything you just told me.
You're not pimping.
I'm not.
But
No,
you're
I'm
pimping.
not. I'm not simping. I'm just saying everything you just told me is a more reason to have sex with a condom on full, because you don't know who you fucking.
Damn.
You're on demon hours. Do you have any almost babies? You got some little monster beasts running around.
They'd be really easy to
Dude,
spot.
dude, yeah, don't wonder your condom breaks, bro. You're fucking with this shit in your system, dog. That's what it is, dude.
I'm just saying the bear skin is I'm like 0 for 3, like it is broken every single time.
Cause you got the fucking beast in you, bro.
This looks like it hasn't been approved by anybody. Like, not the FBA, not the CDA.
Yo, homies, you want a trapper? You want the condom to
Because
break?
there's I think when you release shit, I think you can push shit out under like a. This doesn't have to be approved yet. We can actually push it for like 2 years before it has to be approved.
Before it has to be approved.
It's like go on.
Release one late night commercial. You may be liable for compensation.
Yeah. By that time, the people who were the previous owners sold it and they got out.
Oh god, dude, my glasses are fucking up.
That is the funny truth.
I can't. I can't. Chill with your fucking tagline, fool. Fucking Ron Burgundy over here. That's it, dude. Chill out, Stuart Scott. I can't came in like Tony Romo on CBS.
I'm a Dallas fan.
Oh, he is a Dallas fan.
I am a Dallas
I'm talking about the commentator, not the one who couldn't get him to the championship.
That wasn't his fault.
Well,
O-line was
it wasn't
shit.
not his fault though.
You see Patrick complain when his brother's out there raping chicks in the club. He's getting it done.
God. Yeah, I see. It wasn't rape. It was just
Nah,
assault.
man,
It was
hold
assault.
on, bro. Let me take that back. That was wild. That was wild. I was wild. I was letting my ego speak. I was putting my glasses on at the same time, saying wild shit about Jackson Mahomes. You got me all fired up about TikTok, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's bring it all down.
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes, sexual assault, TikTok, algorithm.
He just looked like he just grabbed his girl.
Well,
I'm not trying to get into it.
You know what's crazy though is sometimes they do want to be grabbed like that, but it's like, but they won't. They won't like. There's. I don't know how he grabbed.
No. Let's not bring it up.
Well, I'm saying like sometimes a girl wants you to be aggressive and take action, and they're like mad that you don't, and they're like, I'll see stand-up comedians complain about like, men just keep asking for so much consent, like just fucking choke me. I was like, yo, I'm not. That's not really my thing, but I know that people are into that.
Okay. Are we gonna get into like a little bit more of like the significance?
I'm saying it's a risky thing, like for it to like, but it could pay off. But it's like it doesn't always pay off, and when it
My
doesn't
God.
pay off, you go.
Man.
That's, not going there.
When I was up last night in the middle of the night, I didn't think I was gonna be talking about my sexual activities to two dudes in the middle of the afternoon, but we're
In the middle of the desert.
I'm gonna do it. What a better place, right? I think like sometimes when I in the heat of the moment, like one, I'm too focused on
Dry heat of the moment,
you
you could say. Stand-up comedy club in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hey, shout out Sarah Kennedy, dude. Boom. Shout out Sarah Kennedy. Shout out Callie too, her partner and great business partner and life partner, and I love them so much from the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
I just wanted that to be said. But yeah, when you're in the heat of the moment with a lady, I'm just trying to make sure I can satisfy her by making sure I don't, climax a little too early. And then 2, I don't really know if I got it in me to like choke a person to death to begin with. So I'm not worried about crossing that line.
I'm not into that either. But like, there have been times where it's like that's like what they want, and you're like,
that's crazy. I've been with a woman who's like, choke me harder, and I'm like, sorry, sweetie, I'm giving you like all I got. This is it. Like,
well, there's a way to do it too, though. There's like a special way that you got to do it.
Don't fucking ever look at me again. That's the thing. You could say that and look away.
You look at the floor when you say some shit like that.
Don't look at me in the eye, fool. Don't look through my sunglasses, asshole. He cut through them, dude. He cut right through
The hater blockers couldn't stop that.
Hell no, dude.
I got drunk one time. I got drunk one time and let a girl choke me, and I kind of liked it too. It was fucked up.
I was messing with his Air Force shit.
Here we go.
I was messing with this woman from the Air Force, and that's the first time I ever been like, oh, I get it. She choked me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh,
yeah.
It's like you like climax from all your orifices. Like you just like what? But
like makes you mad at God for like making us kind of gay like that. You know what I mean? Like,
don't know what you mean. Explain that, bud. Unpack that one. Remember?
I'm not hopping on board.
Yeah, no. Remember when you asked the dude the question? And he was like,
dudes like are actually born with like their G spot in their anus. Like that's like, I didn't ask for that. Nobody asked for that, but it exists.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like you're kind of like at that point you're kind of like laughing at God's humor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh.
Because he gives us hair in between our ass and our balls, but not on our hairline. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
Fair.
Motherfucker.
Some of us, are going to therapy because we don't have hair. Others don't have hair because we're in therapy, chemotherapy. You know what I mean?
That what? Let's workshop that a little bit more.
Let's hit an open mic.
Yeah, dude. Because there's hats exist. You could just put a hat on, bro. And chill.
I did, and that's how I got the zit right here.
Oh shit! Don't worry about a zit, dog.
Yeah.
You don't worry about a zit, dude. You're too structured, dog. Bitches don't get past your jawline. They ain't gonna make it all the way up to the corner of your forehead.
That's what he said East comment.
Yo, if you're gonna tell me that some chick's not gonna fuck you because of what's on the corner of your forehead, I'm gonna say you don't even deserve.
I don't.
That
It's
hoe,
not. It's not about.
She don't deserve you.
Yeah.
She don't deserve this dick.
Well,
she don't deserve this fucking beast.
Yeah. Yeah, I was writing a bit about that. It was like, the quality of dick that you're gonna get from me depends on what's in it for me. Like if I'm paying for everything and I'm running the show, like I'm a straight bottom. Okay. I'm gonna lay down and let you handle business.
All right.
But when I'm down bad, dude, like I might give you head to put a roof over mine.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Bar.
Like
bar.
Empty stomach, put a baby in hers. Make it.
Hey, that fool's spitting. Go ahead, dog. Talk that shit, dog. Talk that shit, dog. Don't fucking put again with the arm.
I'm not putting my arm around
you.
You
almost did, dude. I'm like, don't worry.
The couch.
Ain't no roof for you over here, homie.
Every time he gets more confident, he gets closer and closer.
Like,
You're giving in to the spell.
Nah, but you're right though, bro. Like,
what'd you say about my beast?
We're only 24 minutes in. How are we only 24 minutes?
How is she 24? You know what I mean? All right, come on. Get it together, dude. Seriously?
I'm just getting my distance enough from your last comment. So that way I'm far enough from what the fuck you just said. There's no clip of me. There's dead air for 30 seconds. Y'all heard that. There's dead air for like 30 seconds. I didn't have a rebuttal. So
but it's not even offensive. There's nothing even offensive about it. It just sounds offensive. It sounds bad.
Fam.
Speechless.
Fam. Your thought logic on that is creepy. You're not fully thinking it out. Don't chase the fucking joke, fool.
I'm
Don't.
creepy?
Yes,
You're
fool.
creepy? Why?
Because you're insinuating that, oh my God, I'm not going to say it, but you know what you're insinuating, fool?
I don't know what I'm insinuating. You have to elaborate for me because I'm autistic.
No,
You're not gonna get that clip out of me, dog.
I've been friends with this fool. Since he got to Arizona. When'd you get here? Well, how many years? Let's not put a timestamp on it. How many years? How many years?
The end of 2021.
Whatever. So 2-3 years. Whatever.
No, I've been here like a year and a
wherever
half.
we're at, wherever you're watching this video, whatever the fuck's going on in your life, whenever you see this, I've been friends with this fool for like 2+ years.
Not even.
Whatever. Maybe it's whatever.
Like I've only been here a year and a half.
However you want to say it. We had a good friend moment when he was tripping out. We were in Chandler and he was tripping out on how like he had just got to the mic scene and like I was just passing on the love that had been passed on to me. And I was telling him, I was like, bro, if you funny and you cool person out here in Arizona, you'll get on the shows. And he was like, what? No, that's not how it's like. And I'm like, no, because you. I don't know. He's a jaded Pacific Northwest man. Yeah, and that's just how it is in the Pacific Northwest. It's like gloomy and like everyone's sad, but nothing to be sad about. It's weird. Like you have homes, but you sleep in the street.
People seen Twilight.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you know what's interesting is I watched a video yesterday about this dude who's a doctor and he's like, time out. Just like electrons, like
well, hold on, no.
Yeah, no, he's not finished.
No.
He was in the middle of something.
I'm in the middle of saying our deep homie bond.
Okay, sit down.
Stop, dude. Stop. Our deep homie bond here.
Yeah.
And we're 20-some minutes into the podcast, and this is the first time this asshole's ever mentioned he's autistic to me. So hold on. So you mean to tell me this whole time, I guess you've been autistic? That's what you're on the spectrum for? Is that what's going on here?
He's not. He's not. He likes to think he is.
No, people keep telling me I am, but no doctors told me I am.
He's not diagnosed autistic. He's just retarded.
He's just battling his own intellect.
Said, I don't know what that means, but yeah. What does that mean? Do you got to put a label on it? Everyone's got to put a label.
No, I don't think you got to put a label on it, but I think you're a creative genius, fool. And sometimes you go around in your own head trying to make yourself laugh.
Well, yeah.
So therefore, you say some dumb shit like that.
Most of the time, I'm alone.
Yeah.
Trapped in my prison.
The only way to get out is to realize it's a prison. So congratulations on the first step, brother.
Oh, but then you spend so much time trying to break out of your cage. I was telling that to this puppy I was talking to the other day. Mm-hmm. You spend so much time trying to break out of your cage, only to find that once you get out, you're wishing for nothing else but to go right back in that cage. You know.
But then I think that's like the, they say what goes around comes around, and that's karma. And I think the prison is your own karma. So I think if you're trying to really kind of unravel that, then yeah, you're gonna stay in that. Yeah. But
there's a whole aspect of living internally with it, and then also like your external world, and then there's a balance of both. There's only I think there is a lot of truth to. You have to make yourself happy, but there is still like certain things that just. I feel like with use of different drugs over the years, like I might have robbed myself of any naturally occurring serotonin to ever come back.
Man, I think okay.
You know what I mean?
I hear you on that.
Yeah.
And my journey to drugs and that whatnot has been different. And I'm kind of I was thinking about this the other day. I was like kind of happy because I was just stayed away from it because of my upbringing. Yeah. A lot of people around me were put in and out of prison, mainly not for the abuse side of it, but the distribution side of it.
Yeah.
So for me, I was just like it was always all bad. But then understanding more of it now, and also like this is something that like people in Oregon, like Oregon's weird shit, but they were ahead on mushrooms and psychedelics and the use of it too.
They were legalized for everything.
Yeah, they
weed was first there
for breaking the stigma of how it could be used. So, but also no matter what you do, the journey is going to bring you right back to where you started.
It's a balance. It's a balance of I think you should just keep cycling the drugs. Never stay on one thing for too long.
Keep the party platter spinning.
Yeah. you can't stay on one
Keep the
thing
charcuterie board going, baby. That's what you got to do. That's all life is. Keep that charcuterie board of drugs full. You be all right.
You be all right, bro. You bounce back.
And like certain things you may be allergic to that you're like, I don't want on my plate. Don't give me those opiates, all right? I've seen that. I'm more of a meth family.
For real?
Give me that. Give me those uppers, those downers. Those come naturally.
But for real, you come from a methy family or no?
I mean, everybody drinks Starbucks, so caffeine uppers.
Oh, okay.
It's the upper family.
Full,
he's not saying full on meth. He's not. He's
like,
I'm not from.
He's just
I'm
trying
not
to be
from Albuquerque, dude.
He's just trying to speak aggressively.
now you're from the Pacific Northwest, dog. Motherfuckers be methy out there, bro.
That's so true.
No, they'd be mething hard out there.
They be mething hard up there, bro. People be doing meth. It's a problem around the world. So everybody be doing meth. There's a story about the monks who got defragged.
Dude, that was wild.
Because they were all methed out, dude.
That was wild.
And I was like, that's how you reach nirvana.
You'll reach it a different way, dude.
yeah, dude.
Like
I love the taglines on that one where it's like, yo, the vision is crystal clear.
Like, bro, I've been up talking to the shadow people before.
I was like, dude, if you could do fucking meth and sit still, you don't even deserve to go to jail. What is jail gonna do, dude?
Yeah.
I am afraid of that man. I'm afraid of that man.
What?
Doing meth and stand still. You're like, that's a bad motherfucker right there, bro. Dude's slowing his heart rate down while the meth is just trying to ramp it up.
Rip up, dude. That's. I mean, you got to be really centered to do that. My bad. I'm not even using coasters. I'm using water on here. I'm the beast.
Coast to coasters.
Yeah, for as confident as this fool grabbed the bong, I thought he was gonna rip it harder than that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And do a little bit better.
Oh, you want you step up to his weight?
I
Then.
thought you were gonna take it like a champ, but a wise man, my homie,
right.
Roberto said, if you ain't coughing, you ain't smoking.
Exactly.
So that's good shit, my friend.
Exactly.
Good
Well,
shit.
but that's also could be lung cancer too, though. You know, like that's like, it's like, you know, Roberto.
You know, Roberto, I've been worried about you for a long time. I'm just putting two and two together.
Shout out Roberto, dog, one of the funniest comedians out. That was funny as fuck. But yeah, I love that fool.
He will be missed.
But yeah, I'm kind of worried about him, dog. I am worried about him. He just had a daughter. Get ready, dog. Get right.
No, I've met some people that's like just like smoking. They're just I'm like, you know, I don't know. Maybe switch to like the edibles for a little bit. You know, take some pressure off your lungs. Just keep cycling the
These, all
charcuterie.
right.
Yeah, right? Yeah, man. Whenever he gets in that tone of
Don't
voice.
be doing that,
It's
dog.
that tone of voice,
Don't be
too.
Don't be trying to do some Dottie Trump Jr. hand shit when you sit down and talk to me, dog. Don't be doing no weird shit like that, bro.
He's like, I'm hip, bro.
I
I'm
ain't the
hip.
one, homie.
That's what I'd like to announce in 2028. That would be.
Imagine fucking Adam J, dog. That's what Dottie should do. If you want to come back, Dottie, you get Adam J as your press secretary, dog. You get Adam J to get out there and do all the press briefings. That's what's up,
Let
dude.
me answer the question.
Yeah.
Next question.
Hey, yo, Adam J, what do you feel? Where are we going now with the reform on student loan debt? Is it going to be something that we could get through and promise all these millions of struggling Americans?
Right. In the words of Gary Vee, just fuck your parents.
Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, fucking yo, bro.
Oh, you got me to snort on that one. Good, dude. I was like, dude, you know what? Don't fucking choke me, but choke me while I'm like snorting. That might be like a fucking. Never mind. Never mind.
Look.
Fuck. Yeah, dude. I hope this is coherent for those on camera watching it.
Oh, my God.
Because it's funny as fucking here. I hope it's coherent. I hope it makes sense on that camera.
Dude. I'm about 4 of these beasts in, and
And you're about to unleash.
honestly, you know, I'm so at peace with myself internally. Like, I feel like one of those monks right now. I think it's like that's what the M really stand for. Like, it's monster, but obviously there's like a deeper Illuminati message. And I think it's like meth monks.
I was just saying if you get to the end of that sentence without your leg moving up and down.
That's the tism getting out.
Yeah, no. I think by the end of the 5th monster, goddamn, boy, that shit smell like motherfucking snow cones. That shit smell like Little League snow cones, dog. Yeah. What's the one? What's like? I don't know if y'all were on from. I'm from. They used to have a store called Kmart, and Kmart you get these little Slurpees from the hood chick named Maria. She'll pour them out,
God, dude.
and that shit reminded me of that when he just burped out whatever the fuck kind of
Not Maria.
dude.
Little
Question.
League snow.
Yeah. How did your burp make Anthony? It's nostalgic.
White haze. You gave him that white haze, bro.
Oh god! You guys want to hear a real personal story?
That's the purple haze. Adam J's the white haze.
Yeah, there it is, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
God. Anyways.
I need more drinks.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
All right.
Tell your story.
When my dad and my mom were going through their separation,
Oh, my.
this dude kind of got mixed up. My mom got sauce. She a lovely lady, so I'm not sure what was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But this fool sent my mom flowers to her work, dog.
Get through it.
I remember coming home and then I'll be like, yo, those ain't from my dad. She's like, no, they're not. And I was staying at my grandma's at the time. And I was like, all right, cool. And my little brother had a game, a little league baseball game, dude.
Yeah.
I just remember fucking seeing my dad come over the top of the fucking like ditch bank to the little league. And I'm like, oh shit, he's not even coming to the field we're at, dog. He's walking straight over there. The homie who sent my mom flowers is the president of the little league, dog.
Oh my god.
You're going.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what's going on. I'm just looking, dude. And all of a sudden I see this crowd, bro, and then like a scuffle of dust.
That's some real Albuquerque shit.
And I just remember being like, damn, dude. And then, like, through the scuffle of dust, I love my dad because my fucking dad walked out that bitch like, all right, point, prove it. And just kept pushing. He didn't even come talk to us.
He went back to his girlfriend's house.
He said, well,
Oh, I love that fool.
that didn't go as planned.
God damn, dude.
That motherfucker went back to the drawing board, dog. Let me see what other angle I can get. Oh, shit. Yo, your burp sparked some childhood drama.
That's why I'm never questioning God's plan, you know?
At that moment, like, looking back on it, like, as a kid, it was traumatic.
Bro, Little League,
Everyone was wilding.
I think about it, like, Little League is actually, in my growing up, Little League was where, like, all the craziest shit happened.
We'll talk about you and your fucking sports clips in a little bit.
Thank you.
I was trying to be relatable, bro.
Come on, bro. You still have oblique muscles. Chill, dude. We need to get him over to Comedy Hill a little bit more, dog. We need to get them love handles a little bit thicker. Then he can start talking about old sports things. I still touch you. I'm like, I can feel muscles, fool.
Hey.
Look at that.
Me.
He's playing into his game.
Nah, dude. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. And if this turns into a stream of broad day like gay chicken, then that's what it might be. No, it's funny. Nah, it ain't gonna be.
Dude.
Oh, fuck.
But I remember looking back now and like I get my dad. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck that fool, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know the story, but fuck that, dude.
He had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, bro, for sure. The guy in me was like, yeah, dog. But okay, so you, Little League.
I was just saying, Little League was like the times where like the craziest shit did happen in my childhood. Like the parents involved in the sports, like shit popped off all the time in Little League, dude.
Wow.
What
It was
happened?
more about them.
It was completely all about them. Bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, right. The kids were just there.
Like there'd be fights at games between parents. Like I know now that I'm older, I know parents were showing up absolutely like loaded off not just like alcohol, but like fucking everything, bro. Like, oh, they were all doing cocaine.
I ain't taking my sweater off on camera. Hold up, fool.
Whoa. Show us what you're working with, Anthony.
I remember.
He just flashed me his cock off camera.
I watched one stand-up comedian out here. She's not from out here, but I think she's from Vegas. She's a black girl. Her like whole bit was that like white people like cock as a white person word.
Yeah.
Like you'd never hear like black people refer to it as my cock.
Yeah.
It's a white person thing.
It is a white person.
Very true.
It is.
It's good. Fucking cock. Steaming pile of cock. But I remember like my parents driving me home hammered from like little league team parties. Like did you play Little League?
I quit T-ball, dog.
Oh, okay. But you remember like
You just told us the story about how he quit T-ball.
And my brother, like
did you play All Stars?
No, my brother did.
Right?
I was like the black sheep when it came to baseball. I was the only one who really kind of took basketball serious in my family. But my dad was really good at baseball. The brawl aspect he got. My auntie was like an all-star. My grandpa, my mom's dad was a president of Little League for a little bit. So yeah, Little League sports was heavily involved.
Yeah.
One time I remember my brother made it to All-Stars, and they were playing like the other All-Star team from this little city called Los Lunas. And I was hooking up with this one chick, and we kind of went left. And my fucking brother hit a bomb off of her brother. Oh, that shit felt so good, dog.
Yes.
He hit a bomb off of her, dog. I was like, yeah, dog. Suck it, fool. Your sister was sucking it last week, dog.
Jesus Christ.
I was the littest, dude. I was like,
Hey!
shout out to Angelo. No, that was my favorite home run I've ever seen my brother hit. He smashed that hoe.
Oh,
Man, I smashed that hoe
the
too.
only- It's the only way you were gonna score.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it was all.
You got to second base, but you had your brother bring it home. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Woo.
Drive me.
I get
in.
why you're doing this arm thing now. I'm doing it too here.
It's just it's a thing.
Yeah.
Usually the way I would sit on this couch, I'd have both my arms up. I'd sit in the very middle, both my arms up with my legs crossed, and I don't care.
I would ask you if we're almost at the end of it, but I don't even know if we ever started.
Yeah, let me do the intro.
Oh yeah, let me do the intro.
Yeah, I was like, because I could.
I think I'm all out of laughs, man. Like I'm done.
You're
Like
spent.
I'm ready for a show now.
Yeah.
Like I got nothing left.
I got nothing left in the tank.
Bro.
It'd be making me mad sometimes when I say something on stage, and yeah, it was pretty funny, but like someone in the crowd thinks it's way funnier, and I'm like, it makes me laugh. It makes me
that's good.
smile. I'm like, ugh, stop breaking me.
I thought I was going to talk about my overdose of a microdose way earlier, but
Oh yeah.
no, that's why I'm really
I
swole.
did a bunch of shrooms this week for my birthday. Great time, dude. I think I wrote some really good material, but
Ooh.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes from it. I like getting in those state of minds and like writing material.
As I venture off into the medicine, my question to you is: I feel sometimes if I do it, I get creative thoughts, but I guess it's still like I'm in an experimental phase with it, because like it's hard for me to be productive sometimes.
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
you
I feel like
need-
I'm
no.
I feel like I'm a water puddle.
No, you need to get your phone.
Yeah.
Out. You need to get your phone out, and you just need to record and let it type for you.
It's just ideas at that point. It's just going on
But
through
then
ideas.
you-
It's not like execution of like ideas. It's
Yeah.
just
No, but you need that. You need that brain, because like I'll be saying this shit, and shit will be making people laugh that are around me. It's like I need to have this recorded somewhere.
Gotcha.
It's really that's why I see open mics as more it is too. Is now like just podcasts, bro. Like you could laugh, you don't have to laugh, but here's what I'm about to talk about. You know, yes, some of my jokes are a little tighter. Other ones like here's a concept. I have no clue. where
What's
we're going with
something
this.
you have a concept of now?
Yesterday I was like, it's never in shape people that are using the step counters. You know what I mean? Like, but you think they're counting their calories?
Yeah.
Fat chance. You know?
Gotcha.
But like, it's true though. Like, the concept's always bothered me. I was like, it's always like my fucking parents or like somebody that's like, oh, I do 10,000 steps. It's like, okay, but
Yeah,
you
dude.
fucking,
Yeah,
like,
dude. Of course you did, dude. It's never the person who needs to keep track of them. It's always the overachievers, dude.
But they're never in shape.
God, dude. It's always Apple Watch people. Oh,
Yo.
God, I'm not sure Gatsby don't have one. He'd be before I start talking shit about Apple
Yeah,
Watch
but
people.
No, I had to throw mine in the fucking. I had to throw mine off. I had to get rid of my Apple Watch actually.
Why?
Oh yeah, because women kept going through it.
That's the real reason it's called the watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kept leaving that shit behind.
Right. Like they're like,
It's
I
like-
got you this Apple Watch for your birthday. You're like, nope.
I love the plot twist of this whole episode, dude. Because like at minute 40, we realized that Gatsby's the most chauvinistic one. It's like, yeah, we're the nice guys, dude.
I'm not a nice guy, by the way. I'm not a nice
You know,
guy.
you're an honest person, which makes you a nice person. Don't be trying to be your persona.
That's the thing. I mean, I am just who I am.
Yeah, you are all the time, but like you have to like tap into that. Like that's a little bit of what I'm kind of dealing with now on stage, is when it comes to like making sure you're tapping into the right part of what you need to be.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's an
Because
accentuation.
right, like people like to describe it as like a metamorphosis when you step on stage, or like you become this extra like being, which I think like
Well, it's almost like like therapy. You're supposed to be getting more. You actually need to be really self-aware of your flaws, so that when you use your jokes, you're not admitting to your flaws, but it's obvious that you have these flaws that you're not.
you're not right.
Right, but that's one way of looking at it too, because also I see other people do shit that, like, they're just being straight from the heart, and their shit they be saying is just funny.
Bro,
Some
yeah.
people don't have like set up punchline. I'm like, it's
Just coming, right? That like little divine. I think like the more I focus on like being, I hate when people. I don't hate it, but I hate the advice I give to people now when they come and ask me about comedy.
Well,
Because I say like shit like you just got to be on that stage, and you got to like learn to be in the present is what I'm still learning how to do.
yeah.
Like every moment, every single stage, like the more you start getting shows, every single stage is its own thing. So like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're not
dude.
fully there at every single second, then you're gonna fuck it. That's when you really kind of start.
Yeah.
You start that internal bombing. That's the fucking worst.
Yeah. I've had some shows where I think like to the audience perspective, I probably murdered, but in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
hate
like,
that motherfucker, dude. I get that shit too, dog. And I hate that motherfucker. I hate it because like it's really ruining the moment of like, you know, and like taking away like it's just wasted energy.
The longer sets have been easier than doing the shorter sets as of late. It's like I get some time to stretch my legs up here. So
But it's all part of the comedy craft, right? Like
I
when
like
you're pursuing it.
I like doing crowd work too, but it's like if you only want 5 minutes out of me, or you want like I don't have time to.
I'm trying to view them like as different things altogether because like I think like the 7-minute sets, like you need those to prep you for like if you want to get like TV breaks or like
Yes.
streaming things,
Absolutely.
right?
They serve a purpose.
You have like a very good like I think you have a very structured good like 7 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 15,
I have
15
like a
to
structured like 35.
Yeah.
But
Oh, for real?
like, yeah, but then I can mix in my crowd work and do shit. Actually, I probably have a structure about 40 if I like.
Now when you're okay, now let me ask you this then. So do you look at your jokes more as like, you know, was it
Follows a storyline, but every
Chris,
time.
But okay, if you're like that, and that's a similar thought process that I have. But where I feel like I'm getting a little bit more caught up is when you're doing different 15, like different, you know, feature sets, different headlining sets, where you can't take that same storyline everywhere.
Yeah. No, I have to rewrite it before I go up. I don't have a set. I have to rewrite it and restructure it. And if I'm trying something new, I have to figure out how it works in between. But
Yeah, Adam's super surgical with it. I've seen him. Like I've seen his like layout and his car. It's like this 12 minutes, this 4 minutes, this it's certain things.
well, I know. I average about like 5 punchlines per minute.
Oh, okay.
With how I do my structure, but that can be different in a club versus at like a outdoor setting.
Yeah.
So I have to, restructure. So I always prepare for more than what it is, but I know about 5 per minute.
Gotcha. I've never like fully committed to like the certain laughs per minute method. Because to your point of like how it works different for different people, I've always been in more of like the hosting role type of situation.
Yeah, I hate hosting, but I'll do it.
Therefore, like it's different. It's different than your setup punchline, or
Not
like just
necessarily.
it's different than your normal set. It is.
It is because you have to. You are the middleman.
Yeah, you're doing a lot
But
more.
I never want to fall into the hole of being a good host. I can host, dude. It's not hard. But like I'm like,
It's not easy though.
well, doing stand-up's not easy.
No, doing stand-up's not easy. But when we're getting into it, after hosting shows, you have to then if you're hosting a show compared to like if you're just walking in and doing a spot, oh my God. You have so much more mental capacity for those jokes that it's like, I don't got to worry about who's next. I don't got to worry about all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So like, it's important to like treat hosting has its own craft in itself because, you know, that will shape you and make you a better overall person.
But don't get too good at it if you want to move past being a host because people always pigeonhole you into being a host. I've seen it happen to some dudes, and I've heard people tell me about that, and I'm like,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm like, yeah, like I ain't trying to be the most memorable host because some people are very fantastic at it, but they're like, I have enough time now to be a headliner, and they're still being put at host, not even at feature roles, because they're like, oh, we really like you as a host.
Yeah.
And some clubs will even pay you like feature money to be the host.
Yeah, this is like a Canadian thing. It's like the Canadian way to do it. They pay the host more than the feature.
House comedy, they do
Well,
that.
it's
Rick Bronson's Canadian.
yeah. Because the host is almost no offense to everybody in the middle, but the host is just as important as the headliner.
Yeah, no, it plays its role,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Have you ever bombed a hosting set?
no.
No. Oh,
I've only hosted the
Really?
I've only hosted
Oh
the-
God.
Was it bad? Like
Yeah,
how bad was
just
it?
bad. And then the worst part about bombing a hosting set is that you got to go back out there fucking
Like every
again.
time, and they're just unhappy to
And
see.
they're just unhappy, dude. And
I would treat it like yeah, that shit's funny, bro. That almost sets you up for more of an opportunity to
But
fucking,
like
bring
looking
it
back on it now, like when we got at the moment, I'm like, this is fucking crushing me. I'm a sweaty ass mother. I'm not as cool as you, bro. You're genius with this shit, dog. If you've never seen Adam J do comedy, you can watch it. It's really like it's dope. And so like I don't have it like I'm working on it, but shit, motherfucker, in the moment I was melting on stage, afraid to go back, afraid to go this way.
Yeah. Well, I think it's if you ever get into feeling like that, because I know what you mean by that, but it's also like comedy. It's the one place where things can go wrong, and
it's
you
okay.
can
Yeah.
be like, All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it, then.
I hate to always say that I feel like I've gone to the depths of how wrong it can go.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
But I've been there when somebody passes out and collapses. So I think, as you know, like Ian Bagg says, if you're really getting into crowd work, you gotta be ready for somebody to die in that place,
Oh, dude, anything.
right?
Dude.
So
It's
like that's
really
probably
anything.
like, cause I've seen somebody collapse on stage. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I know how to handle that now. So now looking back on it, yeah, you gotta earn those stripes, but there's no way to get through it than to go through it.
Yeah. That's like the getting on stage. But that's where like I disagree with people who are like, just get on stage. I'm like, no, like, because when I got into comedy, I read a lot of different books and different perspectives, and because it's a mixture of all that. It's like you have to go do it, but you can learn from other people's like advice and shit by reading it and then going out and experiencing it. Like it's like driver's ed.
Yeah, you could definitely save yourself some time.
Yeah.
By learning how to like
Well, and how to
formulate in the mechanics of a joke.
and how to get in like the if your goal is to do clubs, right? Like to know how that structure works. Like maybe find a home club, find this, like get film, post it. And there's nuances to having social media nowadays where it's like, yo, post clips. You can get on really fast by having one viral clip. Like one of my clips went super viral, more than any of them, and it like shot my following and like everything up.
Okay, chill, dude. You're giving me like this whole like network.
I'm just saying that
now.
it's like you gotta
Chill out, dude. Am I on a panel?
oh my god.
Is this a fucking
But you
panel,
gotta-
dude?
you
Did I
gotta-
come to
you
a
gotta-
panel? Or did I come unlock the beast, dude?
You got to plan for that. You got to like if that's
There
your
it is. There you go,
goals.
there you go.
If that's your goals, you got to like lay out that expectation,
At
figure
this-
out how to do that.
At this point, what do you feel as if your goal is now?
I think it's just doing comedy, bro. Like it's everything. It's like I love the podcast. I love doing the stand up. It's really just getting to do more of it. Acting,
Which
writing,
I think
producing.
is really what you're trying to seek when you're asking for, like, for me anyway, like when I'm asking like for people to show up to my shows or like crowd support and shit. It's like, look, bro, like this is what I feel I'm here to do for
I
for
feel
my
like
purpose. So like I think it spreads joy and helps others, and like it's
I don't
really
even see it like that either, though.
oh, that's dope.
Like it's for me.
Yeah, for sure. It should be.
I know a lot of people like will say like, oh, it's to make other people laugh. I'm like, I don't know, like if I really believe that, because obviously I do want to make people laugh, but it's all about like.
Well, it's selfish though. It's all selfish. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so
doing
like,
it for.
I'm just open about the selfishness of it. Like,
No.
Y'all think this funny?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that, but like that in itself is sharing your gift and your craft. You know.
Well, that's why when like I was see, my path is different.
Gatsby. I appreciate
my
you,
path
bro.
is different than everyone else. Everyone has their own path. I was a class clown. Like I was a funny kid. Like there were the kids that like would make someone laugh one time in their life, like in school, and be like, "Remember that time I fucking on November 3rd back in junior year?" It's like.
Yeah, it's not something that everybody does.
We're like me,
consistently.
Me every day, like I was making people laugh. I never really thought about it. And people will come up to me that I've seen in high school and be like, dude, remember that time? I was like, nah. Like,
What was,
I just said some off the wall shit.
Oh, do you have any moments where do you remember though, like in high school or like?
Oh yeah, dude, I did some devious things.
What like what was like one? But like, what is like one of your subtle moments of making your friends laugh that you're like, oh shit, okay, I enjoy this feeling.
All right, yeah. So one time, we had this English teacher that was like, he like was the new football coach, and he was like the super tough guy. He was a super tough guy.
Time out. Time out. So we're in what part of Oregon are we in?
Gresham.
Gresham. Okay. All right, that is like East Mesa for your reference.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's very much. It's very
Where
much.
I'm from, that's
lines up.
like, that's like Bernalillo. If you're watching this in Texas, that's like.
But he's like
Bronfils or whatever.
He's like the new assistant football coach, and this dude.
What kind of football are we talking though? Because he's an English guy. So we're talking footy or American football?
American football.
What the fuck are you guys doing having an English dude teach you guys American football?
Well, he played like college football.
Dumbass.
He played college
School.
football.
It's a
He played
dumbass-
it. He played for the.
That's a dumbass hire.
He played for the Montana Grizzlies. A Great Big Sky Conference team. They play in the same conference as Northern Arizona. You know.
This is getting worse the more accolades you're listing, dude.
Okay, but look, man.
You're like, yeah, next, you know, he competed against
look, the other-
South Central Utah
One of the
and,
other coaches.
South Central Utah.
and Pacific
is great.
Northwest Nevada State, and you know, he once competed against Colin Kaepernick in a youth tournament. Go ahead about your English football coach.
Oh wait, are you thinking he's English?
Yeah.
Teaching English.
Oh.
You fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, that's even dumber. You got- You got Mr. CTE trying to teach you MLA format. That's dumb as shit. You went to a dumbass school. That's even worse.
I went to a state school.
Yeah, dude, of course, a state penitentiary school. It was like some kind of reform system. He comes straight from the prison yard to teach these kids at Grissom fucking English and coach football. That don't even go together.
I didn't even catch
Football
that
players don't even.
He was thinking English.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, there's a disconnect here. There's something happening.
Football players don't even take English in college, dog.
This fucking guy, dude. Well, the football players that come here from
That's
Mexico.
not a microdose.
Man, the Chivas Americans who come here, they take English.
Huh?
They have to. But no. So, anyways,
I played football my whole life, bro. Football
so-
players be dumb as fuck.
so you asked me like one of the funny moments, right?
Yes.
So this is one of them where he's like acting like a tough guy like the first few days of like class because nobody knew him. He's like trying to set the tone. He's like, blah blah. You know, this new generation of you guys are soft. You guys are soft, okay? You gotta have a daily routine. You gotta stay on. And I was like, and he goes, you, Adam, what's your daily routine? I was like, all right. I get up in the morning. I take a shower, brush my teeth. Then I call your mom, and I have some breakfast.
Oh,
The class is like, oh. He goes, wait. You said you call my mom, and I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And he's like, get the hell out of my classroom. He sends me out.
God.
He sends me out, right? And then I'm in the office, like sitting there, like that's when you can't give me enough time. Like I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs, like, okay, what am I gonna?
Get up a next tag.
Yeah. And they go, what happened? I'm like, well, he just said like our generation's soft and like people need to have more of a sense of humor. So I thought like he would appreciate my sense of humor when I said that, but then like he overreacted.
world class.
There it is, brother. Hell yeah, dude.
And then like he's like, okay. The vice principal's like, okay. He goes and tells him. The next day he's like, I'm sorry, man. Like I was being a bitch. Like he apologized to me, bro.
That's always the best.
And I was like, from that day on, bro, like him and I were like, this, like,
Yeah, got it.
we have a mutual understanding.
Respect.
Yeah, that's a funny fucking story, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Well, a lot of times, like I would, and I don't do it intentionally, like thinking about it, but then thinking back, I'm like, oh yeah, analyzing myself, I'm like, oh yeah, I did orchestrate that whole fucking thing. Like I did that a lot of times. Like the teachers would know, they're like, I know you're behind this, but I can't prove it. I'm like, shit.
Well, you told me all I need to know.
Yeah.
You know, like we used to be on the bus. Like I used to be on the bus and like pull like the little emergency exit thing. So it'd be like, and you put it back down. I did like twice, but then other than that, I was like, yo, I'll tell everyone else.
So were
to
you
do it.
ever always like, like outside of like the little sly comment, like, or like, I was never that's the type of shit I did. That's wild.
Yeah,
like,
we did
little
that.
but like I was never like the class clowns always saying shit.
Oh yeah, say shit. I would throw shit at like the teachers, the substitutes.
Oh, so
I was
never-
really bad with the substitutes. That's
Okay.
where I got off.
Cause I
That's where I got. That's where I got in my
like,
bag.
what do you
I
mean,
got in
like-
my bag.
like Texas student teacher kind of off, or like what kind of off?
like
'Cause you
Jesus
know, it's like Texas student teacher off, boy.
Yo.
Shout out to the teachers in Texas
Like
doing
I know,
all they
like
can.
somebody about to cry. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna make her cry, dude.
Yeah.
Her. There was a specific. I'm going to make her cry.
Well, like I was never like usually it was male teachers who I got along with, like, or I could talk my way out of, but like females, no chance, man.
For real.
Females hate me, dude. It's like my Instagram engagement rate was
Who
like.
were you just apologizing to? You just stopped and looked at the camera. Who were you saying sorry to? What's up,
I
dude?
wasn't apologizing to anybody.
He just stopped
Yeah,
and said
right?
he did.
Like, you didn't look at the camera the whole time.
The whole time he's like,
He
females hate
never
me,
looks
dude.
at the camera, but he was really like, my bad.
Yeah. Which one
That
is
one's
it?
on
Took
me.
a trip to the hood just so I could make it out.
Which one is it, dude? Miss who, bro? What you
Talking
gonna
about, man?
apologize? What
What you talking
teacher?
about?
What substitute
No, you
teacher
know
you want to
what's
apologize to?
That's funny.
Which one, dude? You know who I still feel bad for?
I'm not apologizing to anyone. I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking no one.
It's good. We'll get there when we need to get there. Go
Double
ahead.
class clown does what the fuck he wants.
It's so funny. In all these podcasts, we've almost gotten to a genuine person from him. And every time he just pulls the fucking emergency chute, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's good. He's good. It's layers. It takes a while. Keep him in the desert a little bit longer.
We're gonna get there.
Eventually, his energy will just come to desert sky air. He'll be good. Can I take the opportunity to apologize to one of my substitute teachers? While we're here, I want to apologize. I don't know your name, but my friend Freddie one time called you Miss Malones.
Miss Maloney?
It was like she had like a Miss M, but she had, we're in middle school, and this lady was fully equipped.
Maloney?
And Freddie one time called her Miss Malones. I was like, like Jugs.
Yeah.
And that shit ripped.
Is that Jugs? Is that what that means?
Like melons. Like
That's what that means?
I don't know.
Melons?
Melons.
Oh,
I don't know if it means.
Oh, like melone?
Yeah. Malones. Yeah. I like how Adam does a better cholo than I do.
I know, right? He has a whole cholo bit. Adam just pops up.
Bro, I actually I would get good at I'm not saying I'm an impression guy, but if I'm around somebody long enough and you have a funny enough voice, I don't know what is.
Say it like that again.
I'll say it like this.
No, say Miss Malones again.
Miss Maloney.
Yeah, because that's how Freddie did it, and it ripped, bro. Like it ripped, and all of us laughed. And I knew deep down, I was like, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but bro, I was like, do it again. And sure enough,
Miss
like,
Maloney.
She was like, Freddie, every time we're walking to this little park, and then she fucking turned around, and he goes, Miss
Maloney.
And boom, Freddie got sent to in-school suspension for 3 days.
Oh, the ISS, bro.
I was really the one pushing him behind it. I was like, do it again, Freddie.
I remember one time this dude kept calling my house, right? This dude kept calling my house. I gave my parents this was before we had cell phones. I gave him my home phone number. He kept calling my house in middle school, and my dad was like, yo, Tanner, stop calling our house. Stop calling the house.
What was the reason for his inquiries? Why was he calling you?
I don't know, probably young kid, probably manic, doesn't know it yet type shit. Probably got some mental illness, but he's calling me asking for another friend.
That's some real Grisham Morgan shit right there.
He's calling me asking for another friend's phone number. And he kept calling my house, and my dad's like, hey, Tanner,
chill, bro.
Don't fucking call here again.
Yeah.
Calls again. Tanner. He goes, God damn it. He goes, God damn it, Adam, get rid of your fucking friend. I go like this. I'm like, yo, Tanner, you want his number? I was like, cause in where I'm from, my zip code's 971.
Okay.
That's my area code for my phone number. I'm like, Tanner, all right, his number is 911 54. He's like, 911? You mean 971? I was like, no. The area code's 911. 911. He goes, okay. Yeah, trust me. And I give him the number, and then my friend and I are outside because this dude lives right up the street from me. My friend and I,
no, Tanner, don't trust him. No, Tanner. I'm watching the story unfold. I'm just like, Tanner, no.
My friend and I were playing catch in the front yard. Three cop cars go pull it up, and I'm like, yo, I see him pull over at his house. I see him on Monday at school. I'm like, yo, Tanner, did you? I said, you get a hold of Juan? He goes, no, you fucking asshole. 3 cops goes up to my house. I was just, let's go. He never called the house again. You know what I mean? Dude. It was annoying, bro. Because sometimes I would.
You?
Right?
Yeah.
You sound like the fuck in this story.
Dude, you're the asshole in this one,
This
dude.
guy just had autism.
My dad. What you want me to do?
Yeah, no,
What you want me to do?
So many.
I'm not a therapist.
Again, dude, we're back to the.
I'm not a goddamn therapist. That's a good fucking man.
I'm not qualified to handle
We're
this
back
little
to the,
kid.
We're back to the fucking condom and Adderall and cocaine. That's so funny, dog. That's so funny that through that you found your hints of what I want to do in my life, and that's
dude.
great.
You know where I really truly started to think about it though was when I would be sending Snapchats. I would be sending good quality Snapchats. I maybe had 6-7 friends. I'm like, dude, this is really funny. Send it to them. Maybe one person responds, LOL. I'm like, I should be charging people money for this.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
For this shit.
Yeah.
And I just never thought of stand up. And then somebody you should do a stand up. And I saw it and I just entered it. And I was like, I put myself under the gun to learn stand up.
There you go. Okay.
So I treated it like how I treat a business where I was like, people are always like, I don't know how to do it. It's like, okay, nobody knew when they started. So you fucking learn. And it's like, I've done that with business. I'm like, oh, there's books, there's resources, there's online resources that you can find. And so that sparked it to where it's when I got into stand up, I was like, oh, I could do this. I don't really even watch that much stand up. People are like, do you know who this guy is? A lot of times, no.
Damn.
But like I have been since I've been in it.
Who do you watch though?
Who do I? I'll say like the classics. Like there's a few that I like really like that like I always will stop and watch something from theirs, which is obviously like Anthony Jeselnik. Like my early days, I've definitely been compared to him a lot, just because the joke writing style. But I really don't think we're that much similar. Actually, we just happen to be white guys.
No, I mean it's. I think there's a lot of similarities in the best way. Like I think it's just like you're very much your own person. So it's not. It's not a
so
matter.
you never like getting compared to people.
Yeah, you don't ever like. Do
But
that
I
at
also
all.
appreciate it because I'm like he is a really good joke writer though.
I had to process that the other day. One of my good friends, Juan.
Another Juan?
Another Juan.
Another one.
Another Juan.
Yeah.
Another one.
He
Salad in his face.
he told me, he's like, I don't know, I don't remember what you said, but your energy felt like Bernie Mac, and I was like, I'll take that.
Right? Like,
I was like, okay, I'll
far too kind, but
yeah. I was like, you don't know anything. I was like, do you remember when I said this joke about this one? And I was like, do you like that? He's like, I don't remember it, but it felt good. I was like, okay, cool. That works, bro.
that works. I'll take it.
Works, dude. I'll take it.
You know what? I'll feel good about that.
I think the things I like to watch the most when I was watching any stand-up was like the roasts on Comedy Central.
Oh, cool. I got 2 bits I want to ask you guys if we have time about.
Yeah.
We have all the time.
All right, cool. Just because, you'll never know where these stories are going to go with us 3. You're talking about bits that I wanted to work. There's one where it's a real story.
Yeah.
I've always been a bad dancer in my family. My family's been a lot of good Latinos with good rhythm.
Were you flexible?
I was flexible. Pretty flexible.
well,
I just could not ever, get this whole rhythm thing down. I think my ADD, bro. I can't.
You don't think so?
Even when that's what got me into rap music. Is it was words, and I could stay with the words.
Yeah, but that's
and,
a rhythm.
But
you
it's
know?
the rhythm of language
That's
is
a-
different
But
than
okay, so you're one of the people that can't feel rhythm like that.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, because I've known people that don't really. I've worked with rappers because I used to be an audio engineer, but I worked with rappers and they didn't know what rhythm was, but their words could match up.
Yeah, you could just
with
kinda,
and I
words
was like,
help
you,
me.
I was like, you don't get what rhythm is. 1, 2, 3.
I don't have the discipline to.
My,
I never have the
I have-
discipline to stay around for the third 1, 2, 3. I'm like
You were
1,
just
2, 3,
Really?
4, 5, 6, 7. What the fuck we counting for?
Come on, everybody, baby, do that conga. No, you can't compare yourself any longer. Don't you fight it till you try to do that conga.
At my
beat.
elementary school, there's a dance recital that everyone participates in the 4th grade,
Yeah.
and I just
That's sus.
yeah, it's a school-wide dance recital.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
well,
no.
check it out. It's gonna get pretty.
Yeah.
You're gonna like the end of this.
Okay, I do.
And then everyone gets you get your own little group solo, or the real good dancers, they got their own solos.
Ooh.
So we're going through this thing, and I was good at sports. I was pretty cool with everybody, so I was always used to it. But I knew when they started making this cuts for this dancing shit, I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna get a good cast in, because I would never be good when she'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd be off. She'd all had to stop it. She'd be like, Anthony, what the fuck? So when it came time for it, we were doing over the recital, and the recital was a turn of the century thing. So it was like they had every decade kind of broken down and shit. They had people doing the Charleston.
Okay.
Then they had people doing disco dancing. My mom's a former ballerina, dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine too.
And she was really into theater. She would always try to take us to the Nutcracker and shit.
Ooh, yeah.
And I fucking hated the Nutcracker,
Yeah,
dude.
that
I fucking
shit
hated
gay,
going
dude.
to it, dude.
Just gay.
I would always fall asleep, and that big old boom would wake me up.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I hated going. So my mom was so excited for this fucking recital, dude.
Yeah.
And so we're there, and a day of comes, and they're passing out everybody's shit, and they still never really told me what I was doing. And they gave me this brown outfit, and I'm just fuck yeah. And they're like, hey, you're gonna be marching, and I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna be a brown beret or some types of maybe Cesar Chavez,
Cesar Chavez?
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't. This ain't a dark. This ain't a blackface story.
Addicted
But
to abortions.
maybe I could be Martin Luther King. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think that's for me. I'm trying to be MLK.
Well, not in my story, fool. You weren't here.
Well, yeah.
What I'm saying is,
But
so
it's a once in a generation.
dude, when I was listening to you talk about Tanner, I was not in the story. I didn't write myself in.
Well, I mean,
So-
that's C.
Don't write yourself in this one.
See what?
Don't go call
But
911.
I'm not going to write myself off. You know what I mean?
Fuck it. Now you're in my matrix. Here we go.
You just invited me to your algorithm.
Now Adam's in my story. Maybe that's why I needed more time to tell me what the fuck was going
All of a
on.
sudden, all your childhood stories revolve around me.
No,
No, Anthony, you were there. You were there, dude.
You were there, bro.
No, I was like, when your dad went and beat up the dude at the Little League, I was like,
I was there.
Dude, I remember that fight, dude. I officiated it. I actually pulled your dad off of it.
yeah, dude.
I brushed him off.
Declaring the winner by TKO. Judge Adam J has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the second round.
It wasn't even that, dog. It didn't even get past like the 10 of this. It was
quick. It was
It was a quick one, dog.
Joe Rogan fucking falling
Oh, yeah, dude. Imagine being the person in line for the snow cone after that. That would suck.
I like how the burp of the white haze, the white haze monsters triggered the fucking snow cone.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, that was great, yeah. But anyway, so I'm there getting my outfit for this recital, and she's like, all right, you're going to be marching. I'm like, oh, definitely. I'm going to be like one of the Black Panthers for sure. Like, this is like, I was like, they're going to be proud of me. Yeah, dude, fist in the air type shit.
Yep.
And they're like, nah, just, you're going to be marching, and you'll hear the solo when it's your part, and that's when you go. And she like kind of just do like can you do like
Oh shit! Wait, like the what?
So then
the what?
So then they put this little other part on
the
me.
Sig Heil?
They put this other thing.
Wait.
On me.
Oh wait.
I told this motherfucker to like this story, fool.
Wait.
He's so happy. He's so happy.
Wait a minute. They dressed you up like Hitler. They dressed you up like Hitler.
No, look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy.
So they didn't give me a mustache.
All right, now Anthony, repeat after me. Okay. We müssen die Juden ausraten. Es ist Zeit zu zaubern. You're like, what?
That ass, bro. They had a fucking red thing on my arm with a swastika, homie.
No.
And they fucking sent my ass out there marching, and they go, "Here comes the bad guy." It was me, dude. I'm not gonna do it, dog. I'm not gonna do it.
I here come Nazi. You know.
And that was my
Mama, die Luftwaffe. Ja. Es ist kommt von mir.
Oh,
And-
no.
And frankly, I don't want to talk about it. You know.
So I was such a
Holy
bad dancer
shit.
that at my only dance recital, they made me a marching Nazi.
Check out my only Nazi. It's
And so that's the premise of the bit I gotta get through next. Is I gotta
my
joke it up, but that's a real life encounter. I never saw my mom.
I mean,
My mom's so disappointed, bro. My mom's so.
Did you talk about this on stage?
I might have mentioned
I
it.
swear I've heard the story.
I might have mentioned it, but
the marching.
I gotta
took-
joke it
the funny
up.
thing is, I took German like all 4 years in high school.
Yeah.
And I went on a foreign exchange to Germany and everything. It's fucking dude. It's a lot. The city is a lot like Oregon.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
it's actually a lot more liberal, like socialist. But it's like
Did you see any opportunity in there for punchlines and shit in the whole story? There's a lot, right? Because even when you did the lynching joke, I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
dude. Yeah.
I'm so fixated on getting to the end of the story because
Well,
nobody.
because it follows that rule of 3 where it's like you're like the Charleston and this, and it's like then just bro throw something out there that's fun. Like, you just gotta like that's so. Here's a really funny story. Yesterday, I was at Zen Leaf, right? I'm at Zen Leaf. I pick up. Let me grab these real quick.
Okay. All right. Another. If this product placement goes anything like the Beast did. God, dude.
I told you I got a but they're these. This girl put me onto these. They're these plant-based pill like for energy.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
CBD, THC, and it's got some caffeine in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, dude, you gonna throw them out there?
But
What's up? You're not gonna follow the rule of 3, dog?
you want one?
Yeah, if you mentioned it 3 times or something, you better give them to it. You better give me that gift. What's up, dog? What's up, dude? I'm trying to go full Adam J, dog.
This is a smoke friendly. So if at any point you feel like sparking up as well,
This is a consumption friendly.
yeah, exactly. So just if you ever feel like if you got one rolled and you want to spark it,
I didn't have one.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
all
have one.
good.
I wish I did.
it's all good.
I rolled it on. I smoked it on the way over here.
That's fine. You know, a little rude, but that's fine.
So
It was the extra 15 minutes anyway.
what were we talking about?
Am I supposed to take like a pill? Because I just did.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before that?
Fucking. I know you went on a tangent about being in Zen Leaf and then getting hit.
Oh
with
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm at Zen Leaf. I'm picking those up yesterday. I ordered them online, so And I don't have a car anymore because I got repossessed, so I'm walking there.
Okay.
And that's I don't know why I include those details. I'm just
I
giving
think
you
it
full.
helps understand the mindset.
Yeah, so I'm walking in there, and I got
You're looking for something to get through.
I get $25. I know that my total's like $24.86. I walk up, I'm like, yeah, I got the online order. And this lady gets it to me. She's like, I give her a 25. She's like, would you like to round your 14 cents up to blah blah? And I was like, I go, yeah. And she goes, all I said was yeah. She could have just taken it, but she goes, okay, great, because this charity is the Arizona something something, and what it does is it helps with kids with visual impairments, things like visual impairments play sports like baseball. And she's like going off on this tangent, and I go like this. I go. Actually, give me that 14 cents back. She goes, bro, the look on her face, she's just like, as she's going off on her tangent, I just stop her. I'm like, actually, give me my 14 cents back. She's like, and I'm like, I'm
Like y'all got visually impaired kids playing baseball.
yeah, it's called bleep ball, I guess. Because the ball beeps. And I'm like, actually, you know what? I think we could put the money towards like maybe their eye surgery, not the sport. Like, you know, like, and you're charging me like $4 on state taxes. Like, maybe you could argue with the state.
Yeah, y'all charging $4 in state taxes, and want to hit me for another 14 cents.
Right.
Yeah, where's that at?
I'm like, I can't see where this makes sense. You know what I mean?
Bar.
There it is.
But I didn't care, but did the look on her face when I said, actually, give me that fucking 14 cents back, dude. Like she was so stunned, bro. And I was like, I'm joking.
Did you take it 14 cents or not?
No, she lost it after I was like, I'm joking. Like, I'm kidding.
Did you take it 14 cents back or not?
No.
Fuck, dude.
No.
Fuck. I would
No,
have loved it if you'd have been like, here's that 14 cents, suck.
No, because then
I'd
I
have fucking loved
got to
it.
carry that shit around.
Yeah.
I get that it's like important that we should like not have just a cashless society because central banks are pieces of shit.
Hold on, wait, what the fuck? I didn't ask you about all that.
But
Don't make me think, motherfucker.
Hold on, who brought that shit
I also
up,
don't like
dude?
carrying
What kind
around.
of pills are these, bro? What's up, dude? I didn't ask you anything about that. That's the last thing I had is like, I get what we have changed, but I don't know.
You're like
Yeah, that's the last thing you hear, dude. No, I accidentally toasted a racism in Oregon.
I'm gonna be honest. I love being racist. It's fun, you know. Like it's what makes the world go round. Everybody loves being.
But you're
racist.
not real racist, though. You're like, you say
Yes,
it.
okay,
You do
yeah,
it in
it's
like
the
a humor
racist-
way.
it's the
I get it.
racist
I get it.
jokes.
I get what you're saying. No, this motherfucker was like, you're a good Mexican, but the rest of them, like, I toasted to some good ass, like,
Yeah.
we white men should stick together.
Down home racism.
Some fucking good cooked.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, some good. Like, this racism.
It's the Mr. Krabs.
This is like some good old. What's that old lady? She used to have that cooking show, but she said a lot of racist shit.
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen. This is some good old.
Some full stick of butter racism.
Yeah, dude, this is a full stick of butter.
You can butter my biscuit. With
There's all kinds of
butter my
there's a
biscuit
bunch
racism.
of oppression just all over the fucking biscuits, dude. I was in it, dude. I was in Oregon. It's like some college bar in Portland. That's like everyone's.
Oh,
You
really?
gotta go to this one.
Was that one?
It's like a little corner one. I don't know.
I know. Is
It's
it,
like you walk past the university.
is it downtown?
Yeah. You keep walking up a little bit.
Is it the fucking?
It's a
the
dive.
turtle. The
Huh?
turtle.
Yes, the fucking turtle, dude.
It's called the
What the fuck?
No.
It's a turtle bar, dude. It's some bar.
called the,
It's some bar. Anyway, no, it's in
No,
it's
no,
in
look
Portland.
it up. Look it up.
It's
called
worth the search
Portland State Bar.
for
It's called
everybody to understand where this conversation
I
went
can't remember
down.
what it's called. The something turtle.
And here's something that like threw me off about like Portland.
They have
Like
$8 IPA pitchers though.
the protesting is like rooted in Portland, which is cool but different.
No, they're dumb. They're really dumb. The cheerful tortoise. The cheerful tortoise. That's the
Yeah,
one.
dude. The cheer.
I got a PB.
All right, Doug. So we're fucking there, dude.
Yeah.
And one thing I do love about conversations is the energy shift, and I appreciate you picking it up.
Yeah.
So that's cool, because a lot of times motherfuckers just be, all right, we got to cut, but you're cool.
Yeah.
So we're there at the Triple
But you're cool.
Tortoise, dog,
Appreciate it.
and we walk in. It's me, one white dude, and a millionaire Mexican. And I ain't got to go into details about who the Mexican is. Just know that he's a Mexican with a couple $1 million in his account,
I get it.
right? So
Heard.
he's in a weird, like, it's cool. He's paid for the shit.
Yeah, who gives a fuck at that
Yeah,
point?
he's
He
paid
could
for
be
the
anybody
shit.
at that
Yeah,
point.
dude, but that's just who's I'm with the big white man who's pretty successful.
Yeah.
Burly white guy, but he's stoned out of his fucking mind.
Uh-huh.
I'm with the $1 million Mexican, and we walk in. There's nowhere to sit except the corner of this bar, and there's this big, tall white dude.
Yeah.
And he's drinking a whole pitcher of like some Pilsner shit by himself. Dog.
Adam J.
Like he just no, dude. This motherfucker was built like Rob Gronkowski.
Oh
Like, this fool
shit, he's
was
that 6'5".
Jack. What's there's that old video game Street Fighter,
Yeah.
and like the white dude, the Ken.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Can't,
all I
yeah.
remember looking like is like looking at this fool. I'm like, yeah, this fool looks like Ken from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And he did like the most man thing to do. I think guys understand it. It don't matter what your background is. Like when you see another guy who just wants to sit down and get a drink at a bar, you'll make room. We're like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. So he did a cool ass thing. He scooted over. He took his whole pitcher of beer with him.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I'm like, damn, this fool is cool as fuck. But from the gate, I'm like, this fool is only vibing with me because I'm another dude. He does. You can just tell he doesn't like our kind. But in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon,
Yeah.
you deal with this other type of like this from what stems from I think this like protest culture of this like white guilt, right? So in comes this other dude. His name is Norman.
Yeah.
And he is the son of a lawyer and a hippie dude from the Bay, and he's in Oregon finding himself. Yeah. And like it's like he does this like other type of racism that's like it's like I introduced myself to him and I'm like, yeah, I'm from New Mexico. He's like, man, I can't believe what's going on with all the kids at the border. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like I ain't even like at least Jordan ain't saying shit. We ain't even communicating. I can feel it. We're good. Like we're just here. Like
That's the best guy thing to do is just not talk to each other and just vibe.
Right? Yeah, dude. And then my other friend introduces himself. He's like, I'm from Minnesota. And he's like, oh, I just can't believe about the oppression that they're doing to this kind of, to Mexicans over there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck?
god, bro.
Now
I'm just here to have a
this,
drink.
like weird white guy sandwich, dude. I'm just there with my little cider. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then,
You'll be begging for a guy like Adam J to show up.
Oh, well, listen. So,
you'll be begging for a guy like
listen,
you.
on the other side, so this guy Norman, I'll make sure you understand on the other side of the bar of me, at the Cheerful Tortoise is this guy Jordan, who's a big ass, built like Ken from Street Fighter, Gronkowski looking motherfucker, drinking a whole pitcher of Pilsner by himself.
Oh, dude, they got really good pictures at
Yeah.
the Cheerful Tortoise.
So he was there for it, and I don't know what it was at the time, but I think there was some case going on in the Midwest where a Mexican dude was accused of raping a chick, and then they killed him or they did something to him, and it ended up not even being true. So that guy started talking about this story.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck? And then the dude Jordan from the other side goes, well, where I'm from, that's how you handle them.
Oh my
Shit.
You're like,
Oh
And
my.
yeah, dog. Yeah,
Oh
dog.
my.
I'm like, yo, bro, listen. I know that's racist, but I ain't in the equation, homie. He didn't say that to me.
Yeah.
He said that to this guy. No, yeah, dog.
That wasn't addressed to me.
That wasn't to me, homie. I looked at my other fool, like I looked at the white homie, like, what you gonna say?
Yeah, what you gonna do
Like,
now?
What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do?
But where do we go from here?
Yeah, where do we go from here? Because now we're here. Like I'm like, the guy just gets like frantic. He's like, no, man, listen, you can't be treating people like that. He's like, listen, he goes off, and like where I'm from, it's a fight. That's a fight. That is a physical altercation. Is the next thing that leads to.
Yeah.
But in Portland, Oregon, it leads to this weird like argument of like finger pointing, and the guy Norman goes, I'm gonna go outside and take a smoke break. He just walks off, and
Honestly, you're like,
and I started talking to this guy, Jordan Moore, and yeah, he does hate Mexicans, and yeah, he is racist. But at the core of it, this motherfucker's just heartbroken over his chick. He moved to Oregon and got left for a poly relationship.
Yeah.
His
That's
chick,
what happens out there. That's the shit that happens out there.
Yeah, he was like, I can't believe she wants to leave me for this weird ass hippie shit and all this weird shit. And he's like, you know what? Me and you, bro, we need to go to the beach. We're some alphas. There's a nude beach over here, and men like us.
You're like
Men like us.
you're like, you sure you're not gay, dude?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, bro.
Wait, what are we doing this
Oh,
for?
dude. Yeah, what are we doing, dude? And then meanwhile, I have another.
What's the goal?
Meanwhile, I have my millionaire Mexican friend just poking at him. Who's with me? Who says he
yes.
says, bro, I feel your frustration as a white man because when it comes to getting sex changes, there's nobody more people doing it than white males. So he's like, yeah, you guys feel like he's playing into his fear.
White males be taking over
dog.
the game as women too. That's the funniest part, bro. That's the funny truth. Like,
Fuck, dude. I can't even fucking say anything. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, white men, they're like infiltrating differently.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
So wait, hold on. I didn't tell you how I fucking. Hold on, dude. So we're bonding with Jordan over that, and we come to find out this motherfucker's heartbroken. He's cool with us. We de-escalate the whole situation.
Yeah.
At that moment, in comes fucking white guilt Norman with his fucking North Face on.
really, bro?
Yeah.
Really, bro?
He comes and finishes his IPA beer and goes, "Okay, fellas, I'm gonna leave. I just want to extend my hand and show my respect. Congratulations." I'm thinking, bro, get the fuck out of here. Just don't shake everybody's hand. Just fucking leave, dude.
Yeah.
Don't make it around this corner. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. And sure enough, he comes to me, shakes my hand, and I see him turn to fucking Jordan and go, "We have different beliefs, but I respect you." And I swear to God, dog, Jordan got out of his seat for the first time, and that motherfucker kept standing up, bro. I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker's huge, dude.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Listen, I just feel as if we come from different things, and I just respect you too." And then Jordan goes, "I feel like you were raised by some weird fucking hippies, though."
That's fair.
He goes,
Fair.
"I'm struggling with it. And he goes, I'm just saying we need to stick together." And I was so caught up in the male side of it that I'm like, fuck yeah, we do need to stick together. So I pick my guys up. I'm like, "Guys, we need to stick together."
Yeah,
and then
hey,
Jordan goes, "Us white men."
You're like,
I'm fucking here, dude.
You're
You're
into it.
you're like, well,
Bro,
right.
I swear to God, I heard the whole cheerful tortoise stopped, bro. And they were like, white, and they're like, and I'm here, and I'm like, everyone's looking at me, and I'm like,
the thing is like downtown Portland is actually like pretty diverse.
and I don't have there's no joke punchline to that, but I saw the story kind of cheers, and we all went up in our business.
It's very diverse area. Like going to Cheerful Tortoise. Like Portland's notoriously white, but it's like if you go to like PSU and like in that area, definitely like very diverse. Every type of culture you're gonna see over there.
Diverse for Oregon.
Yeah.
Diverse for Portland.
Well, I find Phoenix and Portland to be very similar cities in like the attitudes, just maybe like a little bit different politically, but it's like there's still like people are like down for whatever in both cities. Where I'm like, bro, I'm still taken back a little bit by like my time in Phoenix, where it's like, bro, relationships are not treated as relationships for the most part, in my experience.
In Oregon?
No, out here.
Oh, what you mean? Wait, what do you explain that? What you mean they're not treated as a
Poly is a big thing out here.
Oh, Poly's just taking over everywhere, bro.
Everywhere, but places like here, places like Portland, it's a little bit, I don't know, from my experience.
I mean, what you want? Some good old boring monogamy or what, dog?
Monogamy is dope.
I mean, monogamy is cool. Like, I think, like, for me, it comes down to, like, I don't think I could get down with it because it's such a wild exchange of energy that to, like, throw another person in the equation, that's...
Well, yeah, because jealousy kicks in, a lot of things. And
Nah, you're going to call me a pussy for this, but I don't even think it gets to the jealousy thing. I mean, it's just like when you're with a person and you all connected like that, that's it, you know. I mean, Gatsby be having all the side hoes.
Hey,
whoa.
Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm over here chilling.
Hey, leave Gatsby alone.
Man.
You want to take the anger out? You take it out on me. Okay?
He ain't chilling over there texting bitches on the low, dog.
No.
He's gonna set up lunch dates, fool. We'll set up brunch dates, dog, as we talk.
only because he's the one who wants to drink the mimosa.
Either way, we fucking.
I love a mimosa drunk,
He loves a mimosa, a Bloody Mary, and a
Yeah, I get-
michelada.
I love a good
Get real slutty off of that shit.
I love a michelada.
Michelada?
Do not like michelada prices here in Arizona. That is whack.
What about are you a big fan of Food City?
What? Food City?
Yeah.
Food City?
Food City?
Food City?
Food. I think it's Food City. Like, what's up, Food City?
I did it. Oh, okay, gotcha. No, you should do it with your Cholo voice.
I just remember one time in high school.
Do it like when you did Freddie, my friend Freddie.
Mis Malones.
Yeah, but like say Food City like that.
Food City.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There he
it
is.
is.
I remember in high school.
Like the opening accent you had, that was more El Suped.
I remember in high school.
You ever been to El Suped?
El Super?
Yeah, El Suped.
Yeah, that's so bad.
The orange one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
orange-
yeah,
the
dude.
orange one.
That's where the Mexicans are.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
a
it,
real
dude.
thing. That,
Oh, I want to add that
El
one tonight.
Rancho.
El Su-
Yeah, I bought like a pound of fentanyl over there at their pharmacy.
The pharmacy.
I bought a dolphin, bro.
And the dude was like, I'll fucking spot you.
Al Super, dog. I feel like Al Super.
You better come back with my money. I was like, yo, Felipe, give me,
Al Super is where you find. Have you been to Pros Ranch?
I've never been there.
Pros Ranch, dude. That feels like a fucking like the carne asada party all the fucking time, dog. That was crazy. That's where all the fucking dealers
Carne
go.
asada party.
That's where all the dealers go before the
Yeah.
fucking. You can find everything at
But
Ranch.
I've been to Maya. That's my home bar.
What's that?
Maya's Pizza.
Maya Pizza and
No, that's
They have a
Mediterranean
whole
Grill over on Brown Road. Right there in
Okay.
Mesa, right next to Full City.
damn, dog. You got a super local. I was like, what?
I'm a Mesa guy.
Okay, cool.
I'm a Mesa
Mostly
cat.
because he doesn't have a car and he has to walk everywhere.
No, that's good.
Well, that's
Hey.
times hit tough when you be doing what God called you to do.
Yeah, dog, for sure, bro. Nothing make you get more in tune than walking through the desert. So
On-
it's part of your journey, brother.
That's on God and Jehovah and Jesus Christ himself. You know?
One time I pulled up to pick him up and I was like, "Where you at?" I thought you said you were outside. He goes, "I saw a coyote," so I went inside.
Hell yeah,
That's some real desert shit.
Well, yeah, they. But the thing is, where I'm from, we have coyotes too. Like in my neighborhoods, like where I'm from, we have a lot of them too.
like yeah, but those are like the coyotes who bring people illegally. We're talking like the animal.
No, I'm talking about the animal too. You fucking bigot.
You fucking
Piece of shit. Yeah, look, we may be from different backgrounds from our ancestors, but we're both American, dog.
Yeah, dude. Oh, for sure, dude. We're the same.
We're both bred.
Dude, yeah,
We have
dude.
from the day we were born, we had social security numbers. We're all part of the same system.
Dude, don't be giving me the white guy, brown guy spill. I agree.
That's the crazy thing, though. Is like nobody. You always talk about like where you're from, like when you're in a different place. Like when I tell people like from here, like they're like, "Where are you from?" I only tell them Portland because Gresham, where I'm from, like you wouldn't recognize it unless you've been there. Same with Mesa, you might not really recognize as opposed to Phoenix, which is close enough. So same as then you get to countries when you travel outside the country, you're like, "Oh, where are you from?"
Have you been outside the country?
A lot of times.
I have not yet.
Really?
Where's your favorite place? No.
I lived in Canada for a year. I've been to Europe like 4 or 5 times.
Oh, cool. Dope.
I've never been to Mexico though. That's like one place I've never
Really?
been. No, we're like that's like you'd think that's the
It's a
place
good time.
to go.
Fuck, I've never. Have you been to Mexico?
I love Mexico.
Fuck,
A lot of
dude.
people love Mexico.
I've never-
Puerto Vallarta is one of my favorite places.
And you know what's a weird thing that I heard, right? Because
Fuck, dudes. I've never wanted to go to Mexico with a
there's
group
the,
of dudes more.
You know what's funny? Is
We
like
might have to do this in Mexico.
we gonna take this on the road.
We should do this in Mexico, dude.
We gonna take this on the road.
What's funny is like the stereotype, right? Of like Mexicans coming here illegally and all that is like because like we have a better life up here. Whereas like I remember meeting with a dude. He's like, no, white people from the U.S. are buying our properties out here, and it's fucking cheaper.
Absolutely. It's so dirt
cheaper.
cheap.
It's cheaper for us to live in the U.S. now. I was like, that's a whole new wrinkle on like, oh, maybe the U.S. is kind of a piece of shit. Like,
Dude, it's so cheap to buy property out there. Like so many people I know like have been looking into that shit.
yeah, no, like I got friends who own shit out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
So but it's a different perspective than what the mainstream narrative would be of like,
Yeah, I didn't know
oh,
that.
Absolutely.
I was like,
Like-
oh, they're coming here because like it's fucking cheaper. Like I wish I could stay in Mexico, but it's fucking
Like Mexico City is just an amazing city. It's one of the biggest cities in the world.
it's just
But-
gentrified. Everywhere's gentrified.
Yeah.
Everywhere's been gentrified.
All the good places.
All the good places, man. Like
Yeah, it's like the process of human nature, though, right?
yeah, the cycles. And the thing is the cycles almost have always been the same, but nobody's alive to remember the last time. And the only thing you can rely on is historians, but history is so distorted in the way you learn it, and it's like, oh, like I was an expert in college history and AP US history, but that's the history they want you to learn. Like you don't
Talk about
learn.
it, dog. There it is.
You know what I mean? Like you don't learn all the perspectives and all this shit, and it's like,
I
oh,
just love to hear the fucking desert air and the lightness wear off on you, brother.
it had nothing to do with that. It
It's
had
walk,
nothing-
keep walking in the desert more,
had
bro.
nothing to do with
These
that.
desert, you really get into it when you're walking, ain't you? Just definitely,
You got a lot of time to think.
Yeah, dog, you look at that coyote like, yeah, that is it. That is the whole thing in one.
I see myself in him.
There he is.
Oh man, shout out coyotes, dude.
Shout out Coyotes, except the hockey team. Dude, did you see at the end of like 2022 someone at the because they're playing at the Mullet Arena?
Yeah.
You see someone got
Where's this going?
no, but they're
Hold on,
playing,
it's called
it's
the Mullet Arena.
Yes,
no,
yes, over in Tempe.
no mames.
mommy,
No mames, way.
mommy's way.
Why is it called-
But did you see some fan got like his finger bitten off in like a brawl?
Yeah, dude, that's gonna. Yeah, dude, you go to the fucking Mullet Arena, you gotta be ready for it, dog. Yeah,
You gotta know what you're walking into.
yeah dude.
This is no Gila River. This
Yeah,
is a
this is a
Arena.
Mullet Arena, baby.
Thunderdome, dog. Two walk in, one leave.
Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker.
That should be it the whole time, dude. You should walk in and they should be fucking just putting Fireball in your IV in your veins, dude.
But I wonder, like,
Just a felony upon entrance.
Dude, just like,
is that like
it should feel like motherfucking like check-in. Like it feel like you ever been in jail?
No.
Yo, when you go to jail, the worst part about jail is when they put you in.
You been to jail?
Huh?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, I've
intake.
been in
It's
jail.
the
Yeah,
intake.
intake.
Intake is the
dude.
worst part of jail,
Intake
bro.
is the worst part of
Because it takes
jail,
the
dude.
longest. You be
And you in
cramped.
there with
They
real
put
killers.
like 30 motherfuckers in there.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
Like it doesn't matter what they did.
Yeah,
you're just in the same place.
Yeah, I remember hearing this fool like, "Fuck, I gotta get some drugs before I go to my pod."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What pod are you going to?" Dude? I'm going to pod 1. Are you going to what pod? Are you going to? He's like 4. I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's going to different jails,
There's
but
only
you're
4
all
levels?
in the same place.
And at level 4, you got to be ready to fight and bring drugs.
Yeah.
So intake is the scariest part.
Intake
of
is a scary because
jail.
you're mixing with
And
everybody.
I forgot what we were talking about originally, but I don't.
I don't.
But the
I hope I
oh,
never
the
have
mullet
to go
arena.
there.
The mullet arena needs to feel like the intake of jail when I first walk in there.